So I don't even think about it. I've never thought that I miss California because I'm always pushing forward each day based on the steps, the habits, and the actions that will move me forward in my current life. So if you find yourself missing stuff, it's because you're not moving forward. Everybody's got these problems. Do you elevate above them, or do you let the problems bring you into a lower frequency state, or you choose to run to what breaks you down over what builds you? Most people run to what breaks them down. Then they end up in a very low frequency state, in a guilt and shame spiral to where they never can pull out. The only hope you have is to consistently run to what builds you during hard times. Every day I wake up with a problem or in a mood that is not particularly what's going to serve me in life. And I go to the gym and I at least feel 30% better. Sometimes I feel 300% better. You don't know. So you go and you give it your all. You try your hardest to elevate that frequency, to heighten your rate of vibration. And when you leave, you are always better off. You wake up, make it difficult for you. Then go straight into some reading, just like 2 to 5 minutes of something positive. Reframe that mind. Straight into a workout. Raise your frequency during that workout. When you're doing something difficult, the mind is way more receptive of these scenarios. You're creating a positive self-talk to feed yourself. Later in the day, try macros perfectly throughout the day. Make sure you abstain from all vices. The only way to change who you see in the fucking mirror is to be honest. You have to be honest about what makes you feel less of a man. Once you change that, you're going to elevate your confidence. Your confidence is going to elevate because these things that make you feel like less of a man, they strip away from you. We can read this shit on you from 100 fucking feet away. Man, this fool's embarrassed of his little fucking bitch chest. Oh, look at this soft little fuck. He's all worried about how soft. Oh, look at this boy. I like how he's dressed, his motherfucking self. He's uncomfortable in his own fucking clothes. You can tell from a mile away exactly what's bothering them. Some people can, but people with insight can't because they know it would bother them. And we're all not so different. That's what everybody wants to be. Love when people say, like, it's all about the path. It's all about the path. It's all about the path. That is true. But if you've been on the path long enough, you should have fucking results. So, did you just start the path? Disclose things. I mean, because if you've been on the path, there is a massive, measurable result. Shit starts to happen. Changes take place. That's why when idiots fucking just speak about sticking to the fucking shit, if they're not where you want to be, well, then obviously the blueprint that they're applying is flawed. I mean, they're not doing it right. There's nothing worse than being consistent and not getting the outcome. There's nothing worse for you. There's nothing worse for your people. There is nothing worse in life than being consistent and not getting your desired result.
What if your food looks nothing? If your meals were packed with the nutrition you need and the flavor you want, Factor makes it easy to stay on track with chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals ready in 2 minutes. Eat smart with Factor.
We're not all saving for the same thing because we're not all eating the same things.
Earning high interest on every dollar every day.
It's getting us to our thing a little faster.
Yes.
No.
And everybody that I know that plays affirmations all day, every possible thing to create the mindset, the energy, and all the shit to win financially or win in life, they never win. Because they forget the one thing that separates the top people from these other people. Going can hardest, doing what you don't want to do. Sacrificing and suffering. And it's just what it is. They're the only people that ever win will do what they don't want to do so often that they kill it.
A lot of these motherfuckers out here
they're feeling too much. I don't do it. I operate from a system. Okay, I have a system that's aligned with the attainment of my goals. I don't give a how I feel. I operate. The other day I had a Q&A on my Instagram. People kept asking me, hey, do you feel? Do you feel it? I'm like, do you guys get it? I don't.
Yeah, I understand.
I operate. I've created systems of operations that are completely aligned with outcomes. And if I operate in this system, I get the outcome. That's why it's risk, rich, rare. There is a fucking system to getting jacked. If you're jacked, you're more respected. I respect a jacked motherfucker more than a non-jacked. Just what it is. Once you're honest, you can start to create it. Pick the area that you want to be the best in and don't stop till you are. These players really think it's luck. Like, you know,
I was discussing
I want to do this, and I will not stop till I'm the best. And anybody can have that mindset. You just have to feel.
I was going before. No, I could be trying to do my like Apple shit.
Sure.
I'm mistaken.
You did
It doesn't serve.
add,
So get the fuck to work. No matter what the fuck's going on.
okay, so 3.
You have to envision the best outcome.
No.
It's just what the fuck else you got?
I have 4, bro.
Everything's negative. So we only look at the positives.
Yeah,
You
125.
guys only see the negative. This is how it is. You guys are very entitled. I didn't change even after 5 years. I was still doing
Let's go.
fucking stupid shit, okay? I remember when I hit massive rock bottom in prison. Then I was like, I just can't, I hate this. I don't like this. And I just went 100%. It became an addiction, my personal development. People think that's a bad thing. I was addicted to bathing, that was better. If I woke up an average Joe, that would be the problem. I've never been an average Joe. I've never had a 9 to 5. I've never had a job. I've never listened to all this shit. That's what average Joes do. I always had a bigger plan, a bigger vision. I always knew exactly what I wanted to look like, be, and have my life be like. You guys don't. You guys don't even know what you want to look like. So you're not even committed to going to the gym. Like 13, I had a bodybuilding book, and I said, I want to look like these bodybuilders, but I'm not going to wear fucking speedos. Like, you guys don't get it. It's who, not how. If I make the person that I am again, as an average Joe, I start as an average Joe. Make the person that I am. I will be at the top somewhere. I always worked out, but I was a half-assed motherfucker like anybody on the street. I always wanted more, but I used vices. I always thought I was someone who was elevated and was going to do great things in life, but I took back steps. I realized over time that you just have a simple plan and you stick to it during the times that you don't want to fucking do it, which is all mindset. That's how you just steadily go forward to your goals. Everyone's like, how'd you get so fucking far? Look at everything you've done. Look how much you make. Look how you live. Look at your life. Look at you. I mean, fuck, I listen to you. It works. Like, how'd you get so far? And I'm like, I just kept moving forward. I didn't take back steps. Everybody's chosen back steps keep them doing 5 steps forward all week and then 2 massive back steps on the weekend is a typical person's week. Where do they get ahead? At that point, they're barely making 1 step ahead each week. Because those 2 back steps on the weekend are fucking massive. When I got out, I saw a world full of people that were excelling in one area or another. And I was like, what the fuck is everyone not seeing? That their weakness and their weak point is completely fucking embarrassing. So I said, fuck that. We have to be the highest level of ourselves in every fucking area, or we fucking look like bitches. Those that are rich, you haven't attained the wealth. You haven't got the riches. And society places so much fucking emphasis on a man's world, and he equates that to his level of power, that you feel inadequate. So I see that. I see it. You're just like overcompensating with how school is going, but knowing you ain't even close to being able to pay a motherfucker's water. It's okay though. You have to understand that you're in a company phase. Don't act like you or not, okay? And then next, The rich guy, the successful guy, the guy who had the perfect life and it went perfectly and he made all the money and he's in a good place. He hasn't been tested like men have. He hasn't been close to losing his motherfucking life.
Yeah.
He's comfortable and
That's what we're at now.
Smart motherfucker. I've always had drive and been successful and been disciplined, all this shit.
Let's go.
As soon as I got the drugs and alcohol out the way, now I'm going straight to the top. That's what I want to tell you guys. A lot of you guys that are driven and successful and disciplined, so you still use dope, still use drugs, you still use alcohol, that's your fucking problem. As soon as you drop the vices, like you already have it in you. Like alcoholics and drug addicts and these people, they're so fucking committed to the most people. So when you get rid of everything that's holding you back, you can be committed to all the positive acts. And they're the most successful people. Some of the best, biggest entrepreneurs, most famous people were ex-addicts, and I was one. Why do people still think where they're at matters? I mean, why does it matter if you're in LA or Florida, San Diego, unless you're making a shitload of money, like the taxes matter or something? But bro, like, what the fuck difference is it? You have the internet. I talk to people all over the world. I don't leave my house that much. I didn't fucking want it. I'm on a diet, so why go to a restaurant? I mean, like, fuck, bro, I have everything I need here. I communicate to everyone on here and get my fix of like my social connection. I don't understand why you guys need to be in a different state, think it's gonna change you. No matter where you go, you're still there. If you suck in LA, you're gonna suck in Miami. Like, this is the facts. When I was in prison, I was killing it as a man. When I got out, I killed it. This is what you guys are never getting. Why the fuck do you guys not get this? Do you know how many millionaires I've made? Do you know how many of your top people that you follow and think speak so well, they follow my word? Do you know how many fuckers I taught my simple system and they went and killed it? Think I give a fuck about that? If I gave a fuck about all that, I would have quit this now a long time ago. Nothing else does it. I've done that. So the only thing that works for me is to fill my day with actions that make me better. And when I feel better, I operate. And when I operate better, I get better results. Are you guys missing this? Is this all over your head? Or do you think if you get a bunch of money, it's going to change your life? You fuck up a bunch of money. You're a fuck up, stupid.
What's being rich and rare mean, Wes?
It's the fucking level up. It's what it takes to be a man that you
What is
admire.
it, 2 1/4?
Tell everyone, are you the individual you would
If
listen
we're going to 2
Why
1/4
the
now?
fuck are you talking?
2.
We're at 2
The
now?
whole point is, all of us want to guide our
Yes.
families. We want to be the proper leaders in our businesses. But are we leading
I'm ready,
ourselves
let's go.
correctly? Why the fuck did we forget that? We're not the individual we admire. Nobody should listen to and admire us. And if we don't follow our own fucking voice inside, why the fuck should they follow us when we open our fucking mouths? Why? Think about my content and when I speak, I don't care about it. I don't give a fuck if you're my closest homie. I don't give a fuck. And even furthermore, the best part, I don't give a fuck if it fits me. That means I gotta change. I say the fucking truth. A lot of you guys are literally just straight up. You guys are allergic to the truth because you ain't done shit. When you've done as much as me, you can say whatever the fuck you want. You already did it. Quit letting these fucking ugly ass motherfuckers who won't get in the gym and get in good shape say it's not about how you look. And then quit letting these broke motherfuckers tell you it's not about having money. There's this middle ground of people who aren't in shape and they don't have money and they're trying to validate themselves with nothing that they've ever done and they're just talking about God over and over. Talking about God, and God came along and God. They don't do shit. They're just a bunch of fucking idiots. Like literally, they're gonna say God once, then give me the blueprint after of how we follow what he said. And just say, well then God came and God showed up and then God came. And God, like these people are so fucking brain dead, it's disgusting. Do you guys understand any of this shit yet? Whether it's waking up early, whether it's not eating fucked up foods, whatever it is. Don't focus on getting up early. If you put too much focus on it, you'll fail at it. Focus on your bigger goal. I never focused on getting up early. My bigger goal was I don't want to wake up around all these fucking people and I want my freedom in the morning and I want to be at peace in the morning. So my bigger goal is peace. If your fucking goal is, can I get up at this time? That's fucking weak. If your main goal is, I need inner peace by getting up early, you don't have to be around everybody. Well, now we're talking the next level. That's like, you don't try to focus on quitting cigarettes. You focus on just being healthier and living in life and the desire for nicotine drops away. People focus on the exact thing. Like really grand people and the greatest, the highest level people, they focus on their entire vision, who they are, what their vision. Now that I see how all the adults around me conducted themselves growing up, and I see how I conduct myself when I live, I know why they sucked. Their habits were. They still drank, they still did drugs, they still smoked weed, they still fucking they never had like a structured workout or any type of routine. I don't think any of them ever even read a fucking book. Like, and I'm not saying books are the go-to, because a lot of you soft ass motherfuckers like, yeah, reading, let your kids on
250.
Fuck.
275
balance,
working.
Halfway to halfway. It pissed me the fuck off. Because I want to piss me off. I know what they could be. I know the pain they're facing by living that way. And they're just choosing to turn a blind eye to it, not realizing that the people around them are being affected by their bullshit. They're fuckery. You guys are focused on the wrong shit. And I tell you guys, you gotta do the push-ups first. You gotta wake up early first. You gotta do everything that's difficult for you first. You think a cupcake ass, spoiled ass motherfucker has a strong aura? Look at my motherfucking face. Look at my face. You guys are shook on you. You guys can't even get on camera. Even these swole ass motherfuckers can't. They get on there, they get chicken and rice. Hey, motherfucker, man. You could never shake me. And I pull up like that. And I've been through what you haven't. How do you build your aura? You go through everything that everyone else couldn't stand going through. I remember when I was fresh out of prison, I was walking to the gym. I had no money. I lived at my grandma's house. This is the mindset everybody needs. I had about 12 years of flawless daily habits where I had validated myself to myself for so fucking long. I was just the champion in my own mind, because I was there every day for 12 years as I flawlessly fucking built myself into a fucking undeniable beast. And I'm sitting there, I have no money. I live at my grandma's. I'm walking to the gym. No validation like society has with material possessions. I'm standing there by a bunch of people who probably have a lot more than aren't obvious. Because I have nothing. So obviously they have more than me. But I look at them all and I'm like, do these motherfuckers know who they're standing by right now? I'm the biggest beast that ever existed. This is before I was famous. This is before I had any money. This is before I had anything. I just had these daily habits that validates me to me. That's the secret. And all you motherfuckers are thinking, when am I gonna have my big break? When am I gonna fucking make it? You ain't, motherfucker, until you are. Watch you if you are. So this is the whole goal. To engage in a set of daily habits that makes you feel so much better inside, that elevates your moods, that changes who you are externally and internally. Now the different version is what
Working on 300.
we need that different version. Then go get the girl, and then go seek that business opportunity, to then go kill it in life, in anything you choose. We need a different version of it. This version is not going to be able to do it because you don't have the daily habits that keep you from the self-sabotage. You will keep sabotaging yourself until you understand this. Okay? Whenever I trip on results, I was just thinking, how would it really change my life? Like, I would have a different car, or live in a different place. Like, how are these results going to really change my life? The only thing that really ever changed my life was my daily habits, and me controlling my thoughts about myself, and understanding time, understanding effort, understanding energy, understanding frequency, understanding my very optimal goal, just creating the best me, and that took a lifetime. So I was really never in a rush. Like, faith is patient. I mean, fear isn't a rush. My whole thing is I live in a constant conversation with God, and I'm just like, what do you want to do next? What do you want to do next? I'm like, oh, I'm kind of afraid of that one. He's like, don't go, and I just go. Yes. Like, it's so powerful, bro. Everybody's so afraid of what? To lose what? Yeah. Like, you don't even like what you have. Why would it be a loss? If you validate yourself through your daily habits, thoughts, or actions, the person you are. If you've done that long enough, you will see that everybody, even if they have money, even if they have this, even if they have that, they're a fucking weak ass bitch, doesn't even respect themselves. And at the core of life, that's where life begins. Life begins when you finally respect yourself. You know how many people I know in Miami that had hundreds of millions of dollars, yacht, plane, this, that, and you knew they were always seeking everybody else's approval, and they were a weak bitch at heart? You know how many people are like that? You motherfuckers won't speak on what you're yet to become. You won't speak on what you're yet to do. You'll give no props or validation to what you've never done because you're pussy. You're too pussy to say, you know what? Money is important, and I never really made that money. I
300.
must be a fucking dumb fuck. That's the only thing that sets you apart. It's like when I really said, I'm a bitch if I can't make no money. I'm a fucking dumb fuck if I can't figure this out. I'm a pussy if I can't get rid of it. Like, I just gave myself no way out. If I can't get the highest level that I want, then there's something wrong with me, motherfucker. Nobody else. And that's what you guys don't get. You guys are afraid to give respect and validation to people who killed it because, you know, as a result, it says you didn't kill it. That's not true. You just ain't done it yet. And I'm gonna sugarcoat your shit. Because acting like that, you'll never do.
Experience the joy of fast heartburn relief with Tums. Taxes was feeling trapped. Now Taxes is filing from anywhere with the support of a trusted Canadian TurboTax expert. Now this is Taxes.
Simple, crispy, and delicious. Rice Krispie Squares bars. Always a guaranteed win.
I can clean your teeth, but what about the rest of your mouth?
Yes, we're toothbrushes, not mouth brushes.
Listerine works with brushing to reduce plaque and reaches your whole mouth to deliver 5 times more cleaning power. Listerine. Wash your mouth.
This shopping season, save over $550 on last-minute weekly stays. Look now on Burbo.
You guys need to realize that you're not where you need to be. Not even close. You wanna know why? All this bullshit. You literally believe you should be spending time on shit that doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter at all the shit you guys are spending time on. I mean, you're not even rich yet. You're not even rich yet. No shit. What are you drawn to? Whatever you're drawn to is inseparably connected to your purpose. So if you want that, no, I really want it. You have to want to be worthy of it. Don't just beg for it. You work so much on yourself that you're worthy of a top person who's equal to you, or even better. Well, and then the other aspect of this is, I just see so many people wanting to chase money. But maybe because I show it's important, but it is important. It shows that I'm at the top of my game. So don't expect to have the money, you're not the top of the word. See what I'm saying? You have to create somebody who's at the top of their game, and then you get top hair someone in that game, in that field, in that area. You guys realize that if you ever have a negative feeling inside you about anything financial,
325.
the universe will separate these two things. So, I mean, quantum theory alone is this. There's an outcome you want, which is this car or this lifestyle. But you have a negative feeling about it. The universe doesn't care about the discrepancies of this. It just knows that this outcome you want, you have a negative feeling about it, so it will separate the two. The people who win this life, they see that and they only feel positive about it, like a kid. Like a kid who sees a Lambo. He doesn't see the bills, he doesn't see the lack of security, he doesn't see that he's gonna look like he's materialistic. He just is like, that is a dope car. I would want that car. That's how you have to live like a kid again. You guys cannot have negative feelings that outcomes you want. That's why the universe keeps you from it. I need you guys to realize that you're in control. You're a role model for somebody in your life. And give her the rite of passage to those men around you. is so crucial. I wish I had a man growing up that knew macros, that knew how to stimulate muscle groups to build muscle and have this look that we all fucking want. Nobody wants to look worse. If you went in a room and said, who wants to wake up tomorrow 10 pounds fatter and much more broke, nobody would raise their hand. So I guess we're all gonna work towards being more financially secure and physically fit, right? If not, you're a motherfucking idiot. Because you don't want the latter. Don't want to wake up broker, fatter, feeling like shit. We're all a fucking product of our thoughts and our actions. We are creating everything that if you want to be happy, it's a fucking choice. It's not going to be forever. You're not going to flip the switch on, constantly be happy the rest of your fucking life. So guess what? Find a way to open the door to the world. You're only granted what you work for in this life. You ain't going to work for it. You ain't getting everything internal effective first. You can create the strength internally. You can apply it to your life on the exterior.
It's
That's
350.
when I see a soft ass, bitch ass motherfucker with kids, and he doesn't like his position that he got himself in, and he cries about that shit. That's pussy. And I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna give you the heads up. Titties ain't the way to fucking live. I live like that. I was a man who couldn't take his shirt off. Sick of it. Sick of that shit, just like you are. You're stuck in that position, and that's okay. Like I said, you can be a bitch right now and choose to be the real motherfucker you're supposed to be in the next fucking moment and live that way forever. There is nobody on this planet who has more worth in my eyes than I do for me, motherfucker. Because I was there every day putting in the work, and everybody else was doing whatever the fuck they were doing. I don't pay attention to them. The only thing you have to be okay with in this life, this is the only fucking thing that matters in life.
Let's see what you tuned in.
The only thing that matters in life.
All right, fine.
How you feel when you're alone.
Whenever you're ready, John.
I've spent so much time alone. I've validated myself to myself for so many days on end that I do not report to anybody. You have to experience a lot of shit like to check that off your list. So the people that say it's not all about being in shape or something, well, you have to be in shape to say that. People say it's not all about money, well, you have to have money to say that. And so hypothetical is hypocritical. If I've experienced it, I can say money was everything. I was happy to pay attention to a push-ups if I was at a high frequency. Well, you guys who want to be like, yo, high frequency, no shit. You're gonna opt out of money. Well, the thing about that is it's like people use spiritual bypass. They're like, the sample brains don't just about God. It's like, oh, you bypassing all this shit, right? It's about God, you can opt out of what the checks out. So, if it's all about God, you gotta do it. So, God don't know this, motherfucker. Let's draw that. But you personally, I can't stand this. So I can do the best in every day. And it's
You're 75.
Even you motherfuckers, you may hate on me because you think you'll never make it to this level. I want you to make it. Even you motherfucker who think you're religious by praying on my downfall, that motherfucker, I want you to. I don't give a fuck. If I never made it higher than where I'm at today, guess what? I'm so fucking proud of you. I'm so fucking proud of you. Even if I never make it past this point, and I slowly decline, and end up back on the park bench. As long as I never break from my daily habits, I will be proud as fuck of myself. I know some of you are gonna stick to the plan, I'm proud of you. The ones that fuck up, just realize, this last fuck up could be the last chance. Stop now. Don't do it again. Your conscience has never lied.
375 alarm for it.
Fucking stop.
You said it's set, my nigga. That was 375 get off the room. Give me the book, bro. Both bad.
Your authenticity is your superpower. Stuff inside you. Tested yourself. Test yourself.
Because I was thinking about the play, you understand? And you were thinking about, you understand?
It's a chance to
Get 400
really hear yourself talking your internal voice and see who you are. Get free. See if you're cursing the world or if you're grateful for your life. And you're like, thank you, what a beautiful day. Or are you, oh, fuck, I don't want to be this, I don't want to do this. You're selfish. Look at that self-talk, magnify it and change it. Just because you are selfish and victimizing when you wake, you have to stay that way. The second you hear it and you see it, you can change it. Change it. Then get into that workout. During that workout, are you saying how unbearable it is? Are you proud of how strong you could become? Are you proud that you pushed, you got 11 reps instead of 9? Be proud of your body, proud of your efforts. And with that food, we all like the taste of good food. But at a certain point, you gotta realize the greatest pleasures cease to please when you exceed the bounds of moderation.
Goodbye, the little side.
Neutrogena Collagen Bank. Stronger collagen, plumper, glowing skin. Start banking with Neutrogena today.
Yeah. So,
More than just a bunch of things. What about it?
I immediately cast fast. I filled out a quick application, got approved, and walked out with money. It was that simple.
At Money Mart, we say yes, but others say no.
I don't think any of you guys truly realize the only people that will make it in life, especially as an influencer, as a coach, or any famous type of person, the only way you're gonna ever make it is if you say, I don't give a fuck what I have to do. I'm gonna be the best in the world at this, and nobody or nothing can stop me. All you guys who have even a quarter of an excuse will never fucking do it. Do you think I even remotely doubted myself? I'm like, oh, this is what we're doing, huh? And I saw Instagram. I said, I'll be the best in the world at this. And I started that day and never stopped.
Run a quarter.
You people are pathetic. You really think there's room for excuses? When we're talking the top spot, you can't fucking ever doubt yourself. You guys are fucked. There is no excuse big enough for me. No excuse can ever be valid for me. I told you I was gonna fucking do it, and I do it. That's it. There's only one outcome. I said I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it. When I got out of prison, I got out with $200 about 6 years ago. And I told everyone, watch this shit. Watch what I do. I have had an upward trajectory.
It's okay. You're good, bro. Give me that.
Anybody that ever exited prison in a 6-year frame, and most people that even had a 6-year ride. I mean, just meteoric. And this is the thing. Why was it like that? I don't have any fear, and I only play it all off.
now you know I like it in the garage.
No, this is good because it's helped me. If I was in the garage, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
No. Just not good.
You give yourself a fucking pass.
Did you really do that?
As a person who
Pardon me?
was calling myself.
I can't hear you, sorry, brother.
Did I already do that?
So
No, you didn't.
I had myself. So I can't get active because I ain't that motherfucker. Right now I am. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna get myself about this shit. You guys gotta be realistic. You guys give yourself a pass. Well, no, it's because this and that. No, I'm really pissed off at where I'm at. That's your guys' fucking problem. You're not pissed enough at where you're at. You're comfortable with it. You're like, oh, and you make excuses. Like, oh, I'm making my time to city. I make more than my friends. Like, I'm in a good spot. My wife doesn't need that car. Why the fuck does she need that? Like, motherfucker. Like, dude. I just can't even fathom how people don't.
Where you at?
Get it. They don't get as much work as me. I put in so much work on me. I need 30 Rolls Royce. I need 3 fucking planes. I need way more. I wish I learned about success earlier on. More failures equals more success, but I never hesitated anyway. So you bitches who hesitate, stuff in exactly what you want right away, you'll never be successful. It takes you just going after everything exactly the second you think about it, going after it full force and failing forward past it. You guys just don't get it. Like, I'm the biggest failure. That's why I'm the biggest at this. My content has always been it's always been about challenging yourself. going after what's difficult. What's difficult? Getting rich is difficult. Waking up early is difficult. Not drinking, doing drugs, and fucking being a fucking degenerate fuck when you feel like just escaping is difficult. Making millions of dollars is difficult. My whole content is about doing what's difficult. When I go to your page and you don't understand this, you're tripping. Like, you haven't done anything that's difficult. You're very average. It's just, so I have to explain this to people who just like what you say. I don't give a fuck what you like. I don't give a fuck what anybody likes to hear. The fact that you don't like what I'm saying is more beneficial to you than if I was saying stuff that you fucking like straight up. It's a sickness, a major sickness. There's a lot of money in the world today. People are like, it's not about the money. It's not about the money. It's not about the money. It's about the people you help. Well, the people who help people and you make a shitload of money from it, they don't have to say anything. They see the money and you see the people. But the people who try to say it's not about the money, I don't see the money or the people. I don't see anything. No, it's just their ego trying to say, I don't have money, don't make fun of me. How
I
about
said it's
fuck you
475.
guys live with yourself, knowing that you look like directly like shit, and you look in the mirror and you're like, fuck,
Let's go.
I look like shit. Like, how the fuck do you live with yourself? And do you know how bad that is for people around you? That you set that as the standard. The standard is, I look like shit, but I'm just gonna accept it, even though I can make some small diet changes. Work out and stay fucking. Most of you fucking guys can work out for 30 minutes a day. It would make your life better, and you could just have your macros tracked. Quality macros, 30 to 45 minutes a day max. Most normal people look fucking amazing. Cover of a magazine amazing. But you guys are fucking too lazy to commit to anything and learn it. And you're too lazy to go fucking do it. But then you bring the people down around you. Your only fucking job as a parent or as a human, as a man in general, is to really locate, really understand the areas of your life that cause you pain, solve those problems your lifetime, and pass on the answer. Because if you don't pass on the answer, pass it on the problem. Because you're enabling it for others. You're making it okay for them to dress up themselves. All you have to do is solve these fucking problems. And most of you guys, if you solve the first problem, that was you being fat your whole life and knowing the pain of it, or you being an alcoholic and knowing the pain of it, or drugs or whatever, then that will be the solution that then solves to the next problem. Start with the main one. I honestly never liked that quote. The average of the 5 people you hang around. That sounds like you're waiting on an M's plan. Like, I'm gonna be the fourth, like, lowest one, but then I'll, like, have a Lambo too, because, like, the 4 top ones have it. Motherfucker, I was never the average of all the people around. Everybody fucking, literally, I was the pioneer of everything. Straight up, like, don't try to cling on to the average. That's what they solve problems. So much it's crazy. Just get up and do the first thing. A lot of guys think that will be getting your workout. After that, we'll have the healthy meal and then right in so you know your macros and you'll be well on track to getting great results in the gym. Now when you get great results and stuff that you used to avoid, you can attack other things that you avoid because you know you'll get great results in that. This leads to a combination of you knowing you'll get great results in any endeavor you pursue and never being lazy because you know you're going to pull it off. And when it comes to the drugs, alcohol, drinking, vices, shit that we've all done that we realize is a massive sign of escapism and failure. The weak men, the unaccountable men, the men who are not men, they say this: well, I can drink, I can party, and I don't really have a problem when I do these things. They fail to realize that their job as a man, their main purpose as a man, is to look out for the team, look out for the tribe. So the lesser men around them will partake in the drinking, the drugs, and everything, and they will poison the group. They will poison the team. The gang, the tribe, everyone will become weaker because of this man who fails to be a quality example and fails to lead correctly. In the penitentiary, you can't have weak links. men around you that engage in the dope, drugs, and everything like that, they're first up to bat, first up to go. I don't believe in anything except me, okay? I believe in God, and I believe in me. I believe I can make anything work at all times, in any way. Stuff like this, if I were to read it, I'd be like, oh, that fits. We are twin flames or soulmates. All that would do is help a minute amount of me having more belief in myself. But you guys have no belief in yourselves. So you place all belief on the fact that you are twin flames or soulmates. That's not how it works. Little shit like that should give you a little nudge to be better in your hard times. And it could be true or it could not.
Time
It
recorder.
doesn't fucking matter. It's about
You're
how
right.
much
So,
you
man.
believe in yourself and you can dictate the events that need to take place to get you out straight up. You gotta trade your bad addictions for good addictions. And I mean, I did it by changing my daily habits. I became addicted to positive daily habits that would change my thought process, how I feel. And then I started understanding that it's altering my frequency. That I wasn't even in that low frequency state of desire. I was in a much higher frequency. I wasn't chilling all day, just stack wins. Not even think about eating bad. Not even think about doing a drug. Don't even need a drink or anything. You only need that shit when you're in a low frequency state.
Check out this level.
Fucking yourself over and get your thoughts and negative acts on. Honestly, bro, it's very simple, but you gotta just start doing it. So you need a program
That's for sure.
that you can become addicted to in a positive way. Women, get in the gym for your dude. Dudes, get in the gym for your chick. The most disrespectful thing you can possibly do in this life is to fall off and to not show up at your best for the people that love you and believe you. It's the only thing you have to do. And the fact that you think you're doing that by just half-assing your stupid career, barely pulling in a paycheck, by half-assing your diet, your workout, and by being a half-ass motherfucker, if you think you're really showing up for them, then you're fucking stupid. Because I'm telling you, you could do and be more. That's once again me believing more in you than you do in yourself. Because I'm saying you can do more. You're saying I'm good where I'm at. Why the fuck would you be okay with it? They hate on what they gave up on. It's what it is. They really want success, but they quit. So they're like, fuck it, I'll never have it. I fuck that shit. It's like, everyone knows. I mean, I've never given up hope with everything. So I never hate on anyone. I ain't hate on my shit. Because I'm just like, I'll have a good life. But I don't hate on nobody. I don't got hate for nobody. I hate on dudes. People who throw their life away. That's what I hate on. People who throw their life away could be better. I hate their habits. I love people, but I hate their habits. It's just, losers don't want to be called up. They want to be left alone to lose. Do you guys understand this whole truth right now? Understand this. No matter how much money you make, no matter where you go, you'll still be there. So you
Still
should
on that
realize
little window?
don't
Fucking sweating there.
you
I'm sweating.
you
Yeah, I know.
you
don't like that?
validate yourself.
Or you like it?
walk around
I like
like
the
yourself,
soul.
huh?
No, you use that fucking weird. Tell me if you're
And
cool.
nobody steals your
But you're not
It's
cool.
never.
Fuck you.
This is the facts. Guy, no one ever steals your money. Makes no money. You are your best investor. They always say shit like, what if you lose all your money? She's gonna leave you. I'm still leaving, motherfucker. I pull bad bitches. What the fuck is the matter with them? They just don't know that because they're not important. They have a message.
2 minutes and we'll bust it right back. So I can finish my 500. Yeah. Easy work.
Or gets the
I need to bust it right back open.
they don't have losing. They're gonna be a laughing stock. No, I will have had everything, and you never had anything. You're a laughing stock because you never did it. You have got it and lost it. Much better than to never have had it. This is the fear people have.
Next set is 575. Look at that.
They tell you stories about what may happen. This is their fears being made obvious to you. You guys keep wanting all your shit. Keep wanting the cars. Keep shooting for all the shit. Keep wanting the better spot. Keep wanting everything materialistic because they're just small markers and small goals that you achieve. And once you achieve them, you realize they don't really mean much other than, yes, I can do what I set my mind to. If you don't set your mind to things that are difficult for you and achieve them, you'll have no confidence. That's why all these motherfuckers are just talkers, and they're like, oh, I don't even do that shit. They're that shit, shut the fuck up. So we live in a world of pussies, where any type of discomfort is seen as negative. But we discipline our kids because we love them. We point our friends in the right direction because we love them. We give strangers the right advice, the right guidance, and put them on the right path. Because we want a better world for all of us. You guys don't get it. Love ain't lies, and discipline is the truth. You need to really understand that people who will take their time to correct your behavior give more of a fuck about you than your fucking stupid friends that'll go engage in the bullshit behavior with you. So the person who has the mental fortitude, the person
Well,
who
you ready?
has
Yes, sir, let's go.
the person who has the honest to forego their comforts, to forego their vices, to forego a lot of pleasure, and just abide by that call. Answer that call. Your conscience calls. When God tells you your next step, can you just do it without hesitation? And he's telling you, hey, this job you're at isn't going anywhere. You have to take a risk. You need to jump that second. I've never seen anything other than this path. I'm just a true visionary. I don't care how it. I'm gonna go with it. And I'm gonna make sure I'm the best product of all of this. Because I've done everything in life. Nothing feels better than when you abide by your conscience. And you can call it whatever you want. Call it walking God's path. Or you can say, hey, I'm following what I feel is best, my logic, whatever you want to call it. So first thing first, the best you is gonna get you your goals path. So personal development, building the best you, mentally, physically, spiritually. The best you, working on you every day, first and foremost, working on you more than your job, more than your pursuit of money. Best you, personal development, first and foremost. Second, pick a financial pursuit. Pick a way of making money that has no cap. So a sales position, building your personal brand online. You have multiple facets of income coming off this one space of advertisement. You guys wake the fuck up. If you don't know what you're gonna do yet, if you wanna do for money, then working on you is the first choice. The better you gets to your goals quicker. If you have this then you have it still, you're not engaged, you're not seeking the best you every day, you're gonna fucking slack. You're not gonna beat all the people that are after your spot.
Meet Betty, your symptom-fighting sidekick. Get tough on your cough, cold, and flu symptoms and let Betty handle it.
That's 6:45.
Latest hydration goes deep. Do I need to worry about the dark web? Should I have clicked that link? How would I know if my identity was stolen? Stress less
Just some
about
dip
online
shot.
security. Get identity and device
Read that.
protection.
Pull up,
Tell
pull
us
up.
online security.
We're not all saving for the same thing, because we're not all into the same thing. But earning high interest on every dollar every day.
It's getting us to our thing a little fast.
Anybody who's distracted isn't their own man. They listen to other people. They get distracted from shit that isn't part of their plan. Someone who's their own man has their own plan. But guess what? You're supposed to learn plans from other men who've had successful plans. The problem right now is a lot of people make it sound good that they know what they're fucking talking about, but they don't. So you guys listen to them, and you fail to realize that they don't have what they should have if they live in a high frequency state or they're really living by God's directives. They don't have what they should have. That's the key. That's your main fucking focus point. Does this person have what they need to have for me to listen? Because if they don't know what they're fucking doing. They may say it good, but they're not living it. Life would be different for any duration of time. So get around the people who have exactly what you want and make sure to just listen to them. You're a man now. When you assume responsibility for your own life and you start winning, you become a man. Men don't have friends.
Get it?
Men have people they respect and they work. I guess the term friends is used sometimes, but real men don't have friends. Fuck them. Real men have people that they respect and become like their family, and they have loyalty towards that they work with. You're talking about little boy friendships. You're a man now, bro. These don't exist there. Most of people that I'm the speaker for have actually been in the trenches. They've actually been through hard shit. They're the more rough around the edges, people who've actually done crimes, people who've actually done time, and these squares will never get it. But the fact is squares have their own speakers. They were usually forced to go to church, their mommy and their daddy, and they don't hear a message from people like us because their ego stops them too much. They don't like how much notoriety we get because we're realer. They don't like that we get the praise because we've actually been through it and they were spoon-fed. This is the difference. Start to be the person who's a mile ahead. Because everybody asked how I did it today. As I told them, is you have to look at what I did 7 years ago to make what I made this year. Way behind if you're trying to do it right now. Okay? We have long views. Way in the forefront. How do you guys even use this excuse? Everybody's fucking watching. And even if you're not online, everyone is watching you. But they know if you're being a bitch or not. Look, you're in prison, you live in the same day. So everyone knows who's a fucking bitch and who's not. I didn't even get up. I didn't even do his burpees. Look at that. Maybe wash his clothes right. Look at that motherfucker. His area is all dirty. Fucking bitch. Like everybody sees everything that you are. You guys out here just hide like a motherfucker. Why show it? I can tell everyone everything. It's crazy that they use it against me. When I tell them, $2 million, $65,000 monthly, you got it. Everything I tell is the truth. They just need to sickly use it against people for some weird fucking reason. And it wouldn't be helpful for me not to tell the truth. I gotta tell you exactly how it went down. Show exactly how it went down. Take fat off here. I need more veins here. Need more size here. Need more muscles here. Do you guys get that you don't critique yourself like that? You motherfuckers, most of you look so horrible. It would be the biggest shit show. You pulling your shirt off and posting you on camera on the internet. It would be like, what the fuck is that? Please, what are you doing? Put your shirt on. You guys really need to look at every area of your life and only see how it can be better. You should never be satisfied with what you are and always be working for what you want to be, the level you could be at. You guys do realize that if you get the fuck to work and you listen to the motherfuckers who are in the place you want to be in life, you can do whatever you want. You guys are restricted as fuck because your ego keeps you from wanting to learn from people that are where you want to be. I love you guys. I hate your habits. If you change your habits to what I'm telling you to do, life will be exponentially better. If you just get mad at the way I'm saying it, life is going to be exponentially worse. And if you listen to your friends, your family, your parents, and everybody that you fuck with, your life is going to be exponentially worse.
Say 800.
Let's go.
How to make money or what you want to have, but they put on it platform because they excel in that area. Like very few people on this planet have really solid daily habits because it's so difficult to stay consistent in our way for distraction. You guys don't really care. Once people make it, they become very successful, their habits go down the drain. Very few of them start to uptake positive habits or upkeep positive habits and really carry them. Very few. They usually fall off, destroy their life while having money, and come to the conclusion like Zuckerberg and Jeff Bezos, where it's like, I gotta just get jacked, start training to be a stud, and do the shit that really makes me feel great. I don't know what takes people so fucking long, but it takes some people long.
Your world is you. So the world is not as it is, the world is as you are. The world is as you are. So if you wake up and you create a strong, disciplined, grateful individual, your world will mirror you. If you look around and the world sucks and there's no opportunity and everything's negative and you're a fucking victim, that's who the fuck you are inside. If you're a straight warrior who won't take no for it, if your self-talk is that of someone who can work slower, I'll get it the fuck done. If you're that dude, nobody's fucking with it.
People always ask me, Wes, why do you get up at 2:45? Like, what the fuck is that? Why the fuck do you go to why do you work out at 4 in the morning? It's the same workout at 4 in the morning as 4 in the afternoons. So my kids are a removal process. I have to get rid. It's not what I get from my workout and my program. It's what I get
Eight
rid
left.
of.
What?
I wake
No,
up fucking
it's 8
terrible.
left.
I wake up
8 left, because we got 8.
I wake up so fucking angry where I'm at.
Go ahead.
Most of you fucks would wake
Yeah,
up
there
and be
it is,
like, yay, I have an SVJ.
Rocket that shit up.
Millions of dollars, and I can do whatever I want today.
Explosive,
You do it,
everything explosive,
motherfucker.
explosive.
You would go eat some shit you want. You would go parade around like you're fucking cool because you got all this shit. I wake up fucking pissed. Even though I have millions and millions of liquid fucking, I'm in a position most people could ever fucking dream of. Pissed off or great. I am fucking pissed at where I'm at every morning. Every fucking morning I wake up, this is fucking bullshit. I'm the definition of what fucking people understand about throwing the bar away. I'll raise the bar. Everyone sees me raise the bar so high every fucking year after year, month after month, week after week, and I fucking can give a fuck about that bar. We have a bunch of overly mothered, underly fathered bitches. The dads aren't present. Since the dads are pussies, the sons and the men growing up are bitches. And like there was too much mom involved, not enough dad. Because the guys just tapped out. They gave up to the comfort of being pussies. They have mistresses, they drink and do drugs. They're not committed to themselves, their health, or anything. They're chasing small amounts of money with no true vision. They have no spiritual inclination. They're not connected to God at all.
That's that.
Is this?
I mean, my dad was a monster. Like, my dad's hands are fucking crazy. Like, he will fuck you off. The dude is 6'5", 290, 300 pounds, like, squiggly ass veins running through his fucking shit. They never even worked out. He was just like a construction working monster. Like Paul Bunyan ass fuck. I grew up with a dad like that. Frequency and vibration became like a buzzword. These motherfuckers came and explained it. And then when they have an explanation of how you can tell they don't even apply it. That's science. And the guy's not even halfway ripped. Never has been. They'll be like, yeah, you thoughts. It's like, bro, you're a fucking swindly fuck. Like, you guys, the people who try to make you like them, the people who try to tell you what you want, these are the fakest fucking people. The people that tell you what you don't want to hear. Knows best for you. These are the realest people who give a fuck about you. Guys, the foolishness of a man who believes can tap into infinite intelligence and truly feel God speak to him. Sometimes we hear shit, we say, cool. Sometimes
Fuck, did you say 850?
we feel
Yeah,
it
let's go.
resonate in our soul. Back your throat starts to get like tight. You feel like tears come into your eyes. And God is just overwhelming you with the answer. If you really want to feel God speak to you and change you from within, you need to suffer. You can't just be fat, happy,
875 next set.
soft, eat your fuck, reads the Bible.
Shit legit
That
up,
doesn't
YG.
fucking work. These people are so disconnected.
Take on for
They
dope.
think people like me buy their shit. I can't feel anything. It's okay. Your hair is thinning, but you're not alone.
Rogaine is clinically proven to help regrow hair.
You guys all know what it means to be. You all know what your version of a man is. But you tried to do the work and look. So then you went to some lesser one. Oh, this group of over here they're kneeling in the grass. Oh, perfect. That's more my
75, let's go.
squat 500, bam my head, and just beat up someone who's hard, and then you can't be stopped. I'm just gonna lay in the grass and say everybody who's doing all that other stuff is toxic. Yeah, all the people who are walking around with a body, if you just started working on yourself, you have a macro stack, you're working out each day, I'm proud of you. Just don't quit. But let's talk
I'm
about
quite fun, that's-
who are not even trying. You realize you walk up to a slob and you just really don't realize that they're saying, what the is the matter with this guy? This guy has this much of an addiction to food? Like, this weirdo right here, like, trashed his life and his body over some snacks. Like, he's fully aware that the snacks he eats, chicken wings, the burgers, and all this shit, ruined his life completely. And he's still been doing it? He's mentally ill at that point. I want people to understand that the way your people view you is directly correlated to how you view yourself. If you're embarrassed of your physique, change it. If you're embarrassed of your financial status, change it. Like, really make yourself proud so that they are to listen to you and follow you. A lot of you guys don't understand this crazy aspect about people who need to be motivated, to get to work on shit. A lot of you guys give them the solution mentally and explain something and try to show them that you understand their problem, overspeak, and that does a massive injustice to the viewer because then the person feels good, like they solved the problem, and they don't do any work. You have to highlight the actual work.
9 1/4.
The pump is secure. The work gives the work. Not just understanding something so that they get this dopamine spike, feel like they did, and they consistently chase motivation. You have to tell them there's nothing but wisdom is unbiased. We do not just stand on our strengths. We don't apply these quotes to the one area fix us. We apply them across the board. We magnify our weaknesses.
950
You
next
have to
set.
say, oh yeah, my credo's make it happen. And we're only making it happen in one area. We're making it happen in all areas because our level of awareness won't let us not.
What's our time looking
You
like?
shouldn't ask me questions about what would I have
Hour.
done differently. Because I'm in a place where I already killed it. If you're in your 20s, you should ask me, what should I do in my 20s? This is a stupid question that some other stupid idiot asked a bunch of people. Why does what I do that? What do you need to do? So you should come with a better question formulated about who you are and how you're going to get where you want to go. But if I wanted to tell a 20-year-old what they should do, stop drinking, stop doing drugs, really get into relationships. It builds wisdom. Don't be one of these guys who goes, I'm avoiding relationships until I'm like, hey, you're entrepreneurs. Those guys can't get chicks anywhere. The whole point is live, learn wisdom, grow, take risks, fail. Like, everything that you want to do that you shouldn't be scared of doing in your 20s, do it all. I start dealing with addiction. People really want to quit this, then just quit. I've done every drug, I've done everything, people said everything about me, and I can kick anything I want at any time because I don't have anything holding. Okay? And I said, I don't want to do this no more, I can stop. You have to unlearn all the shit that losers around you taught you. Now! You have to start now. The best way to unlearn all this shit they taught you is to get the f away from it. Get a new circle now. Adopt the beliefs and sit in the content of the people that you want to be like. They will guide you correctly. At first, it's uncomfortable. But you hang around by these comfortable motherfuckers long enough, and you're going to be just like them.
You guys are too easily.
975.
Get around the people that you know what you want. It's gonna pull you back into what you don't want. Why do all the people out there not understand that your friends who aren't calling you out, they're not really your friends. Your friends who are calling you out, not calling you out, they're not really your friend.
Last set.
Your friend is the person that's not selfish. They don't
Abs.
selfishly protect their internal state and their emotions and feelings by avoiding the fact that you're alive. The real friend doesn't give a fuck himself, and he'll put himself in the line of fire by telling you, hey, you dumb skinny habit, you even dress like that. And I'm like, oh, you're such a very level of people really don't think people you don't. If you know how much pain you would avoid if I just told you real quick all the shit about you that makes you not attractive to society and to women and respected by men, you guys think you know. Till you get around real stuff, you're like, nah, we're not. We like this about you. A lot of you guys are just tolerant. Heard Wes Watson, celibate, by the top. All the lower people talk shit, because they know they have to talk shit first, or I hurt their little feelings. Or they came out of fangirl, and I already hurt their little feelings. Millions of them.
Probably the craziest thing to me is all the people who religiously watch these YouTube gossip girls. Do you know I've never watched a YouTube video? I've never watched a YouTube video. I've never even watched a podcast. Ever.
That's
I've
it.
seen the clips of
Oh.
the podcast.
And me? Those.
If you're
Yeah.
someone who religiously watches these gossip channels or these YouTube who have no value, you are the biggest weirdo on the planet. Like, you should be watching shit that furthers your life. You should not be obsessed with other people's lives. And most of the time, when I get in movies, the driver knows who I am. A lot of the guys are foreign. So they know me through Yados or they know Yados through me. They're like, oh my God, it's you. Do you understand how grateful a lot of foreign people are
1,000
opposed to Americans?
diamonds
Because they have a hard life.
with quarter.
A lot of you Americans who are looking for faults in someone like me or